Nice one, Scott. You playing?
Oh, buddy.
You can't stand it, can you?
What was that, 19?
Probably 19, ain't you?
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
What's the ingredients needed for a successful day on the water? Well, we mixed a tablespoonful of warm weather, a pinch of hot
Well,
baits,
I'll tell you what, they can't resist them.
2 cups of fun, and a couple of grizzly old veterans
Look what a fish.
eager to outdo the other.
Look what a parrotfish.
Mix thoroughly and simmer for a few hours, and we should have a wash tub full of fish. You won't find this on any cooking show. It's all right here on the G3 Sportsman. Set the timer for 30 minutes, because we're fixing to get it on right now.
Fish jump like a black bass.
You know, I'm pretty much fed up with you.
You go ahead and just keep working, Bill. I'll keep catching fish.
Yeah.
That's all right.
The G3 Sportsman is presented by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Hey, welcome to the G3 Sportsman. I know a lot of you guys out there have got this favorite buddy that you like to go fishing with, one that y'all can cut up and give the dickens to and try to outcatch the other. Well, today that's what we're doing. There's no rhyme or reason to this other than the fact that we're going out, we're going to have fun, and we're going to try and catch a bunch of fish. Another good and fun part about this is that I'm with my Uncle Bill Fondren. Now, there is nobody that I would rather fish with and try to outcatch than him, because boy, he can't stand it when I put the thumping on him. And trust me, he's put the thumping on me plenty of times, and I've had to take it. And so today, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm fixing to outfish the teacher. And later on in the show, we're gonna introduce you to a new little bait by Berkley that you're gonna want to know a lot more about, and you're gonna be wanting to put you some of these in the tackle box. Today we're on the Sabine River over in East Texas, a river that winds actually from North Texas all the way down to the coast. It's a place where Uncle Bill guides for a couple of months out of the year when the white bass are running, and today that's what we're going to be after. And I'll tell you, as fun a time as I have with him when I go fishing with him, it's no more fun time than when it's white bass time.
You catch white bass on several things. But today what we're going to do is we're going to use these power grubs, these Berkley power baits. And these things are as good as anything about catching these white bass. And that's it. Pretty simple, little curly tails. I'm going to start out with a chartreuse. And I think, Bill, what do you want? You want this milky?
Yeah, the milky color.
I like them because they come in these little resealable bags, and you don't easy stick them in your pocket or whatever, and they're good little old baits. Best tackle really to use in this situation where you can just run and gun is spinning gear. And I get to try out a new Garcia spinning reel, these little Saurons. This is a size 20. And I'm telling you, you talk about a smooth little rig right here. I've just got a little Shakespeare Intrepid rod on here. A little 6'6", light action. It's gonna make it really fun because these white bass, anybody that's caught them, you know how hard they pull, and you get them on light tackle, a little 6-pound line. Man, feel like you got a beast on there. Well, you can catch one.
Yeah, buddy. I can hang one on the one catching him. That's a nice one.
He was just on this other sandbar over here, wasn't he?
Uh-huh.
I think the odds are he'd have a sister.
Oh, we got a friend over.
Flyers are right over there on the...
I don't need him. I'm good. That's pretty, ain't it?
That is a nice one.
Told you I could catch a fish.
Oh, man.
I'm going to water with him. I'm busy now.
Little hook. Some kind of shark, too. Well, there we go. We just got back from break. Down here on the Sabine River, East Texas. one right there. That's what we're after today. White bass. And I mean some good ones too. Real good ones. Got a little wind picked up. You just think in a short 2-minute commercial break that the wind wouldn't pick up this much, but it, but it has. But it hadn't bothered the fish. We'll catch a fish, call him a shot, right there. Called my shot on that.
You ain't got nothing?
Doggone right.
You got any more of them baits?
Nope.
Well, that's real good.
Look at there. He swatted at it. He swatted at it, came out and... Come here, boy. Come here, boy. You ain't as big as that other. Come on now. Come here. Come here. Don't you get me. Don't you get me. He's milking right now. You can see that. See where they're milking? That male right there, where they're getting ready to spawn. You can see it there on his tail. They're starting to milk right now. You can see it right there. So them females getting them nests made, getting them eggs down there. And there's gonna be some more coming now, because I let him go. These white bass don't know how lucky they are. Usually when old Uncle Bill takes people out there on a meat run.
Ooh, ain't that a fact? In my guide service, we try to put people on as many fish as possible. Fishing numbers are unlimited. You can catch as many as you want in a day's time. Of course, you can't keep a 25 a day per person, and they must be 12 inches long. Come on out in the big river. Oh yeah, that's one of them old nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, they're all running good size.
They are this year, aren't they?
I mean good size.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a neat little old bait.
I mean,
for a little fish.
You doggone right.
And these are males. Them big old females start biting. We'll get some bigger rope out of them.
Well, that right there
Look
hit
at
me.
you.
Well, he hit me. I think you threw that fish in.
And he run around and got you?
And he run underneath and hit me.
I don't think that happened, but it might.
You think we...
Oh, it looked like
No,
it.
I don't think so. I think this is bigger.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured it was. It'd be something different than mine.
I mean, tell you now, using this 6-pound test line, you got to get down there. You got to get down there and get them. Boy, I'll tell you right now, ain't nothing.
That's good in there.
Ain't nothing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Wrong with this baby right here.
You know, the bite really started picking up. I mean, the fish started hammering. But the thing is, I pulled the old switcheroo on Uncle Bill. This is one of his favorite tricks, is to change baits and not tell somebody. I got one of these little Berkley Frenzy crankbaits, and for whatever reason, those white bass were loving it. So now we got the battle in Berkeley's going. Me with the Frenzy, him with the power bait, and for whatever reason, they were loving these things. I only had 2, that's all I brought with me, and Bill was just about to have a fit because he didn't have one.
You get another? I won't be one of them baits. You ain't got no more.
You're catching just as many as I am on the power bait.
Yeah, but
silly
I
thing.
like the way you're doing that with that bait.
Oh, you mean catching?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Was I stuttering when I said I'd like to have one of them baits?
I heard you loud and clear. Boy, now I mean, that's a good one there now. I mean,
That's one of them old big ones.
That's one of them big old good ones right there. And I mean, tell you, she is not liking it. Okay, let me put one of this Lonnie Stanley grab on it right here. The Lonnie Stanley grab.
What is that, dropping it back in the water?
Man, now there ain't nothing wrong with that one right there. Look at the size of that one right there now. That's a good one. I mean, that's a dead gum good one right there.
Boy, they like that little old bait, don't they?
Yep. And see, I got her. Just got the 2 baits, the little 2 hooks on there. And look at the gut on that thing. Who's that remind you of here in this boat? Right there.
Yeah, somebody in the boat. I figured that.
Look at that. That's a good one there, boy. Man. Bill, you want to reel one of these in? Next
no,
one I
one
catch?
more of 'em, I'm getting that bait. I'm telling you that right now.
I'll let you reel the next one in.
No, I don't want to. This old Sabine River is pretty special to me. It looks different every day. It can be different every day. We get a little rain up north. Well, the river can come up a foot or 2 overnight. It can fall a foot or 2 overnight. It'll trick you. It's old. It's a big river. Well, it's not really a big river, but it's a long river. It runs from North Texas all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. The main feed to Toledo Bend Lake, and it's just a special old place to me. I spend about 2 months a year here. Yeah, folks, we'll be right back. We're gonna have a little disagreement over this bait, the one bait we got in here that's catching fish, and we will be right back.
I think I got another one.
You better not. If you do, I'm coming back there.
All right. This is that bait that I'm using right here, this little Berkley Frenzy, little crankbait right here. Now, I want all of America to know that I am going to let Bill Fondren, Uncle Bill here, have one of these. And there's not going to be any more problems.
That's the only thing that saves you from a whooping right here on the
See, because I've got mine on, he going to have his on, so there's 2. The only 2 we got in the boat, too.
And we're going to use them. We going to use them.
Well, get that thing tied. You want me to tie it on for you?
I
Need
can
me to
handle
tie it
it.
on?
I can handle it not tying my own thing.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm busy.
Oh, are you? Well, pardon me. I wouldn't talk to you about nothing when you're fishing.
Fish jump like a black bass.
You know, I'm pretty much fed up with you.
You go ahead and just keep working, Bill. I'll keep catching fish if that's all right.
I have to maintain all the
Oh,
equipment in
what
here.
a good one too now.
I have to maintain the equipment in here.
That is a good one.
I think you give me one that ain't the right color.
Boy, man, what?
Is that a good one? Ooh,
What a white bass right there.
that's one of them girl fish.
I'm telling you, boys, right there at Berkley Frenzy. I'm telling you now, that is the bait for these white bass. Look at that size of that white bass now. That is a good one. I mean, anywhere, that's a good one. Oh, get on in there, girl. Man, you don't know how much fun that is.
These doggone white bass, you can't catch for 25 a day, but I guarantee you one thing. You catch 25 on light tackle in this running water right here, with that old big tail about that wide pulling against you, that sucker gonna make you want to go get a sandwich or something other, cause you're gonna be pretty well give out.
Bitty, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and
I got to figure out this deal you doing with this bait.
man, what strength.
That's the color of the bait. I know what it is.
There. Your bait, huh? Ooh, what a white bass right there. You know, Berkley makes a lot of cool tech tools, but one of the things that they make that every fisherman needs is this erase odor killer. When you're out there, every time before you go fishing, what's the first thing you do? You usually go get gas. And this is this stuff works with not only the fishermen, but with the hunters too. You guys going out there getting gas, handling equipment, propane heaters, and all this other stuff. You get all these fumes and this stuff on your hands. I have never, ever had anything that works any better than this as far as getting the odors off. But what this does will erase all the odors and stuff that from the fumes and everything from gas or whatever else that you may be handling onto your baits. And that's very important. You don't want to be handling your baits and them start smelling like gasoline. It's real simple to put on. You just put it on your hands, rub it in. Just take it in the water and rinse them off. And I'm telling you, the only thing you're gonna have smelling on your hands at the end of the day is gonna be fish. Bill, I wish you'd get in here and help me catch some of these fish.
Well, I'm having equipment problems.
I don't want to get old.
You ain't if you keep messing with me.
I do. If I keep messing with you, I won't be.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have that problem.
I do not want to get old. You get old, grouchy, cantankerous, can't fish no more.
I can't keep my equipment. I'm old.
He's just dropping stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna get on them deep hands next.
Slobbering. He can't hardly do. But that's all right. While he's monkeying around, I'm gonna keep catching fish.
Go ahead, I'm
catching them on my knees now, Bill. They already gonna get me down on my knees, so.
Well, you just stay down there.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
I got to figure out this deal you doing with this bait.
Man, what strength on these. I am not kidding you. Boy, I tell you what.
Uh-oh, it's on now, buddy.
Oh, come on.
I got this figured out.
Come on.
Yeah, you ain't the only one got one of these frenzy baits now. Look at him, mine's bigger than yours.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, if you want to lay just a tad bit of. Oh. Hang on to that thing.
I am, huh? I got
You
it.
want to.
Well, you want to measure? I'm trying to disarm this sucker. He got hooks in him everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. What's the time out?
Yeah, come here.
I didn't notice.
Come here, look here. I'll
That's
tell
pretty
you
good
something,
fish,
boys.
huh? It don't get much better than that, does
Right
it?
there, look at that now. That is some kind of nice now. Right there.
That's all right.
Hey, you want to catch white bass and a bunch of them? Uncle Bill Fondren, Sabine River, East Texas.
Come on down.
Who's the man?
Me.
You got that?
You got it, buddy. And
That's nice. Look at that.
let's do it again.
That's almost as big as your head. And that's a big one.
That's a good one. Let's do it again. I like this little bait you give me.
Told you.
You ought to done that. You ought to get.
It'll
Why'd you give me
work.
one earlier?
Just to prove it ain't the right cut. It ain't the color. Here, try this one. Oh man, look at you.
Look what you did
I
now.
tell
You come up here messing with me.
I can't take you nowhere.
You messed this whole thing.
I'll tell you, I ain't never
What have you done?
in
now?
my born
I
days.
guess you got that hook stuck in your hand. You're gonna blame that on me too.
Okay.
My grandson don't get me in this. I didn't know you were reeling it that fast.
I told you, I'm steady reeling and flicking it. Flicking it, see? See?
Ooh, that's a good one. This is a real good one.
The pupil has become the teacher.
The pupil has become the teacher. So we got a double or not?
I'm just gonna let you play with yours.
I got
I'm gonna
mine.
give you all the glory. I'm gonna let him zero in on you.
I got one of them great big ones this time. Look at that. That's a real girl there. That's two real girls. We have a lot of changes that come in here every year. We have hurricanes and old thunderstorms come through and blow trees down in the river that I don't know about and I forget about. But the thing about it is that you must be careful. First time you come to this river, hire you a guide. If I'm busy, I know plenty of people that'd be glad to take you. And it's just a good place to come, bring a family, but please be careful when you come.
You know, to me, there's not a better way to spend the day than on the water fishing. And I can't think of anybody that I would rather fish with than old Uncle Bill Fondren. He's a hoot, he's a good sport, and today just happened to be my day. Yes. But nonetheless, that's all we got for today's show. It's all the time that they're allotting for us this week. But just remember, we'll see you guys somewhere next week, right here on the G3 Sportsman. Thanks again for watching.
They in one spot out there, ain't they?
Yep, on the end of my line.
Yeah.
This is your bait, your rod.
I'm gonna tell you what too, what you missed out on, sure enough.
I ought to slap you. There's something I ain't doing that you're doing. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I'm catching fish, that's why.
Oh,
I'm doing it.
I guess so. It ain't right. I got to put up with it.